Hey Paula Bears, what is up and welcome to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing a girl talk Q&A, which is long overdue. So I basically put up a question sticker on my Instagram and I asked you guys to ask any girl talk questions and you guys actually went crazy. So I'm going to be answering most, if not all of the questions. I'm just going to be seeing how long the video is because also I don't want it to be too long without wasting much of your time. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. If you've been on this channel and you have not subscribed, please subscribe, like this video, leave a comment down below. Let's jump right into the video. We are doing the girl talk Q&A. So I'm going to be answering the questions here on my iPad. I just took screenshots of you guys' responses and I'll also be putting the questions up on the screen. So the first question is, how often do you shower? So pretty much I shower every day and sometimes I shower twice a day. For example, if I'm just going to be at home the whole day, I shower once. But if I go out somewhere, like out into the world, I'm going to shower twice because you're not going to go sweat the whole day, interact with thousands of people. Okay, maybe not thousands, I'm being dramatic. Interact with hundreds of people and then just come into your bed sheets with all the dirt from the day. Flip no. So I shower once a day when I'm at home. When I'm not, like when I'm just chilling at home, like when I have a chill day. And then I shower twice a day when I have an active day. Biggest turn off. I think my biggest turn off has to be poor hygiene, because how are you a grown man and you stink? Like, how are you a grown man and you look dirty? Like, if you stink, if you look dirty, stay the frick away from me. What's your dream date? Y'all, I know this sounds crazy, but I like a long date. So my dream date would probably be my man picks me up in the morning and then we have a breakfast date. And then from the breakfast date, we have like an activity. That activity leads up to a lunch date. I like long dates. Like I want to do stuff, like lots of stuff together. 24-hour date. And I'm saying this because I've done it, okay? My man has done it. Like picks me up in the morning, breakfast date, activity, lunch date, activity, dinner date, from the dinner to the club. But yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but I like quality time. I don't know what my biggest love language is. I want all of them, to be fair. But like imagine this, you're on holiday, you wake up, you have breakfast at the hotel, and then you go like explore like a city, whatever city you're in, and then you have a lovely lunch date, and then you have like maybe a boat cruise with champagne, and then from the boat cruise you have a dinner date, and then from the dinner date drinks, and then you get lit with your man. Like in my head, that's like the dream. That's like my dream date. Have you ever been ghosted or ghosted someone? I've never been ghosted, but I ghost people a lot. I have ghosted so many people, and it's so embarrassing when you then like bump into these people in public and it's like, this bitch ghosted me. So like I just pretend like I didn't see you because yeah, oh my gosh, like it's so embarrassing. If you're watching this and I ghosted you, I'm so sorry. I have ghosted a lot of niggas in my life. Like I'm actually deeping it now. You just wake up blocked. I feel like ghosting is bad. If I was the one who was ghosted with no explanation, I'd probably be pissed as hell. Go to fragrances. So I like vanilla, I like coconut, I like fruity and sweet, cashmere. Like that's my vibe. How do you keep fresh during long days out? I always have wipes on me, feminine wipes to use after using the bathroom. Carry a little spritz in your bag, etc etc. How do you choose friends? So I'm a very easygoing person, a low maintenance friend, and I want my friends to be the same. Like life is hard enough, we have enough problems in life. I'm not about to be stressed by a friendship. So if you match my energy, match my vibe, and you don't stress me, I'll love you forever. I don't like messy people. I don't like drama. I like a peaceful life, peace, quiet, and fun. I like people that are level-headed, people that use logic, people that use common sense, people that are easygoing, and people that are fun. Literally, people that genuinely love you, people that are there for you, and people that are not secretly in a competition with you. One day I'll speak about my experience with female friendships. I've experienced all kinds of fake friends, and it's like, you get a friend like me and you gonna let me go? You stupid. You stupid as hell. I'm the best friend to have. When it's time to have fun, I'm there. When it's time to pray together, I'm there. When it's time to cry together, I'm there. Like, and I won't secretly be in a competition with you. Like, I want us to both win. You know, like if I have a friend, I love you for real. How do you keep a drama-free life and how do you react to being provoked? How I keep a drama-free life is by I observe quietly. I don't react. The problem with reacting is how you end up being surrounded by drama all the time. It's not that I don't see the bullshit. Of course I see the bullshit. I see when people are doing too much or doing the most and I'm just like, noted. This one is not my close friend anymore. Do you guys realize how important it is to be detached? Just live your life knowing that anyone can do anything at any time. Don't expect anything from anyone. Because now you'll be like, I never thought she would do that to me. And now you're stuck up on that. Oh my gosh, like you fall in love with your idea or your perception of someone. And that's why you guys keep getting surprised each and every time. Because now people are doing something you least expected. Don't expect anything from anyone and just take everything as it comes. So when someone does something to you, you're just like, oh, interesting. I've seen your true colors and now I know never to fuck with you again. Because it really is that simple. So I will just observe and be like, oh, note taken. I don't need to react. I don't need to waste my energy on things that are not building me or bringing me money. And that's how I keep a drama-free life. Reacting is a waste of time. It's a waste of energy. You defamate your own character by embarrassing yourself online, having a back and forth with your friend that you fell out with online instead of just handling it like a mature adult. But I mean, other people genuinely like drama. I hate drama, so I avoid it at all costs. And if you come at me with your drama, I will look at you and you will feel like a fool, because if you think you can get a reaction out of me, you're crazy. If someone is level-headed and they want to have a mature conversation, then come on. But if you're gonna come here raising your tone, I'm gonna walk away and you're gonna stay talking to yourself, because you are not gonna talk to me like that. What do girls look at first when a guy approaches? I think a guy sent this. I don't know what all girls look at, but me personally, I look at height. That's the first thing I look at. I know that's so shallow, but guys, stay with me now. On first assessment, I can't see your character, and people fake character all the time. So as much as we're like, oh, it's shallow to just look at the physical appearance, that's all I got to begin with. I need to first like what I see before I can see who you really are. I'm not a short girl, and respectfully, I prefer tall kings. So I look at height, obviously, and hygiene. Like, do you look clean? Do you look put together? Do you smell good? I want a tall, clean man. The other girls, you guys can comment down below what you look at first. But I look at height and hygiene. A man doesn't have to be pretty. Like, I really don't care about if a man is cute or not, because a man does not need to be pretty. I'm pretty enough for the both of us, baby. A man should look like a man. You know what I mean? Any list of essentials to carry muma tote bags to college. So guys, we're opening just now, you know, and I'm so excited. I'm gonna be in 4th year, which is my final year, so I'm gonna have like 3 streams of juniors. That's so crazy. But essentials carrying a tote bag. So I'm just gonna tell you guys what I carry in my school bag. I'm gonna carry my notebook, like just one notebook. So I have a notebook where I take notes in class, and then when I go home, I'm gonna make like cute notes. So one notebook, a pen, a ruler, calculator if you're doing a class that needs a calculator, sharpener, rubber, power bank, cable, my iPad, obviously, my phone. You need also like your little feminine toiletry bag, and then I also always have gum in my wallet, obviously. But yeah, like, don't take it too seriously, you know. As long as you have everything you need, then you're good to go. Is it too much for a girl to DM a guy? Me personally, I will never DM a guy first. To say hi, you're cute, don't do that. Let him DM you first, because the moment you pursue a guy, you are destroying the natural order of things. Like, the cat does not chase the dog, okay? I believe men are the ones that should pursue females. They're the ones that should court you. They're the ones that should show interest and then chase. So I think wait to be pursued. If he's not pursuing you, it's probably because he doesn't like you. So save yourself the heartbreak. How to stay confident. So how I stay confident is by telling myself there is literally only one Tanaka Paula. There will never be anyone like me. One of one. No shade. You could never be me. respectfully, and I could never be you. So stand on that. Just there being one of you is enough for you to know that you're that bitch. That's how I stay confident, knowing who the fuck I am and knowing that there will only ever be one of me. Share tips on how to be a baddie and how to always look put together. Don't leave the house if you look crazy. Even when I'm in the house, I'm finna look good. Like, I don't care if I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if it's just me and my sister at home. I don't care if I'm home alone, because what if there's a fire and I have to run outside and your hair looks raggedy? So don't just look good for people, also look good for yourself. Make it a habit to always look good. Hair always done. Even if it's not done, just like tidy it up, you know what I mean? Smell good, look good, feel good, look clean. Prioritize hygiene. Take care of yourself and invest in looking good. How do you stay soft, feminine, and vibrant? Don't do too much. Don't be a crash out. Don't be loud. Don't be raggedy. Just calm down, you know? And don't take life too seriously. My definition of feminine is soft, nurturing, bubbly. Don't always have an attitude. Don't always be ready to fight. Just like see the best in everything. Be optimistic. The good vibes for me. Know your boundaries, because also like you don't want to be a woman that's walked all over. Assert dominance in the ways that you need to. That's not you like screaming at everyone, but you can communicate how you feel without raising your voice or making a scene. If someone does something you don't like, have firm boundaries and let them know right then and there. Because also if you let people walk all over you and you don't say something immediately, it's gonna fester and you're gonna have so much resentment in your subconscious, and that makes you sour as a whole. So I think deal with problems head on. Don't lock anything away. Wake up, be grateful to be alive, make people feel safe when they're around you, because you know, a mother is nurturing, she's loving. Be soft, be gentle, but also have firm boundaries. This one replied with a picture, and it's quite long, so I'm just gonna read it now. Making friends in uni is hard. I start my second year soon and I don't have any outside of school business with my classmates. How did you navigate the whole thing when you started as an introvert, I assume? No, I've never been an introvert. I'm an ambivert, meaning I do really well in social settings, but by the time the day is over, I just want to go home. And a girl in STEM, considering how the majority is guys, especially for me in engineering. And how do you manage to have a healthy social life outside of school and classmates while keeping good grades, staying soft and fresh, even when your career choice kind of contradicts? How do you make friends? I think how you make friends is by just letting things happen naturally. I think you should just be at a point in your life where you're like, I'm okay on my own. I don't need friends, but if they come, I'm open to it. I don't know if you guys know the affirmation, I don't chase, I attract. Everything that's mine will simply find me. It is very powerful. Everything that's for me will find me. I'm okay on my own. And that's how you attract. You make friends by just being yourself, and they will find you. If you're your authentic self, people like you will find you, and you guys will just click, and it should happen naturally. There should be no guidebook to be like, this is how you make friends. Step 1, do this. No, it's just let it happen naturally, and your people will find you. How do I manage a healthy social life? Balance. Balance is important. I work just as hard as I play. I saw something about the 8-8-8 approach that was like, in a day, there should be 8 hours of work, 8 hours of play, and 8 hours of rest. Allocate time for each thing, and when it's time to play, play hard. When it's time to work, work hard. When it's time to rest, rest hard. And the staying soft and fresh, like I said, prioritize hygiene and prioritize not reacting, because it's never worth it. Girl, this man ghosted me after I refused to give him some. Tan, imagine. But now, every time we bump into each other, it's awkward, no highs. So should I keep ignoring him or should I start saying hi? Is that a serious question? Are you serious right now? I don't mean to judge, but are you serious? This man just showed you that he just wants you for a good time. He just wants you for your body. And you're saying, should I say hi to him? He should not exist in your life anymore, because clearly he's shown you his intentions Why do you want to be associated with a person like that? He ghosted you because you created boundaries. If that is not the biggest red flag, then I don't know what is. Ghost him too. Yes, you bump into each other, look the other way, like pretend like he doesn't exist. I don't know, maybe I've just mastered ghosting so much. Him ghosting you is all the closure that you need. Move on with your life and move on to better things, because this nigga ain't worth it. As a girl or a woman, how do you deal with toxic masculinity? By removing myself from any situation that threatens my peace. I feel like the biggest problem with the modern day women is wanting to fix everything and wanting to fix everyone, to be like, no, change for me, do what I want you to do. You can't change everyone, and you will waste a lot of energy trying. Walk away. If you tell someone something once, twice, and they're not willing to change, that's just who you are, and it is not your job to tell a grown man how to live their life. If someone is toxic masculine and you voice it to them, and this person continues to disrespect your boundaries, why are you still there? Like, you don't have to deal, and it's okay. There's bad people, there's good people. So just be like, this is a bad person, I don't like what they're on, and I'm just gonna remove myself and find people that don't stress me out. You can't fix everyone. The second you realize that, you will stop taking things personally. Someone is just doomed to be a dog, and that's okay. It's not your responsibility to fix them. Do you believe all men cheat? I'm still young and I don't want to get into a relationship. I don't believe all men cheat. I've had conversations with both ends of the stick, and there's also men that genuinely believe all women cheat, and it's like, guys, I don't believe in umbrella terms. I don't believe in stereotypes. Everyone is different. Everyone has different values, but you can't say everyone cheats. Do you know what I mean? And it's also just a game of chance, a game of luck. You might find a loyal man, you might find a cheating man, and that's okay. It has nothing to do with you. I don't believe in all men anything or all women anything, because everyone is different. Some people genuinely do have values, some people don't. If you know your boundaries, the moment you find out that a person did something, you can just remove yourself. That's all you can do, you know? You don't have to be scared to be like, oh, I don't want to get into a relationship because what if I get cheated on? What if anything? What if the sky falls down? You know, you can't live on what if, because you can't really tell who's loyal and who's not, because people are fake as fuck and people lie. Not just men, even women. That's just how it is. So you can't control anyone around you. Don't be scared to fall in love because you're scared of what if I'm cheated on. Like, okay, you won't be the first one to be cheated on, and you won't be the last. Don't live in fear. Don't rob yourself of experiences because of fear. Just be like, okay, I'm getting into a relationship and I'm going to enjoy all of it. And if anything I don't like happens, this is what I'm going to do, because you can only control yourself. You can't control how people act. You can't control any situations. No situation is in your hands. Do you believe in love at first sight or swipe? Do you guys know what love is? I don't think you can love someone just by looking at them. At first sight, infatuation for sure. You can be like, oh my gosh, this person's so attractive. That is not love, honey. You can't fall in love with a person you don't know. And you can't know someone just by looking at them. Definitely infatuation at first sight, or like you like what you see, and then you get to know them, and then you love them for them. But you are just like working off that initial attraction. How are you so independent? You take yourself out on these expensive dates, etc. Well, I have a monetized YouTube channel. I work with brands and I get paid for that. I also manage a couple of Instagram accounts and I get paid for that. I have parents that give me money, my boyfriend. You just kind of prioritize yourself, like, you know, invest in self-care, invest in treating yourself a certain way, so that if anyone then wants to come into your life and add to that, you've already set the bar. If you're not providing what I already provide for myself or better, then please keep moving. Get a hustle, like get a source of income. So it's not that I have it all figured out, but I have support system from every side. My man supports me, my mom supports me, then I support myself. So it's like, how can you lose? Then relationship with God. How do you make sure setbacks don't affect your relationship with God? Because I know that God is faithful. You'll just see me on the internet and be like, oh, her life must be perfect. She must have everything figured out. But I do go through hell sometimes. I just don't share it because that's not my brand. Like, I'm not gonna come on here and trauma dump. You know what I'm saying? Like, life happens to all of us. There's not a single person. Everyone watching this, even people not watching this, everyone has been through something, okay? And we're still here. So that means God is not done with us. And to me, that's proof that God is faithful. And that's what keeps me going. I will never doubt or question God. I know that he loves me, and I know that all things work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to his purpose. No matter what happens to me, no matter what has happened to me, it doesn't change who I am in Christ. He's brought me this far. He's trying to teach me something. You know, everything is a lesson. You have to learn something. You have to persevere. You have to be strong. Some have it easier than you. Some have it harder than you. But keep it moving and keep trusting God. How can you be mad at God? Because you're being small-minded. You're just having tunnel vision. You know, sometimes when I look at certain things that have happened to me in my life, I'm just like, that needed to happen. I didn't know it at the time, but God has shown me over and over that needed to happen. I've learned so much. Every time something bad happens to me and God takes me out of it, my faith gets stronger and stronger. Even when I get another test, it's like, God pulled through last time, me finna pull through again this time. Setbacks don't affect my relationship with God. In fact, they bring me closer to God, because it's like, God, in this time, help me to see what you're trying to teach me, because I know that you love me. Be stubborn with your faith. That's literally the whole point. How does he maintain your boundaries? Because some men can't, and I don't settle. So I keep saying this, and I will keep saying this. People treat you how you treat yourself. If someone disrespects you and you let them get away with it, it's going to be easy for them to do it again the second time, the third time, and the fourth time. So people treat you how you treat yourself. If you don't play about your boundaries, if you don't play about your non-negotiables, no one will play about your non-negotiables. So he maintains my boundaries because I maintain my boundaries. If you don't respect my boundaries, I'm going to have to drop you, because anything that steals my peace is too expensive. Do not settle, because who are you trying to please? If you respect yourself, so will everyone else. Morning and evening routines, please share. So I wake up early. I make my bed first thing in the morning. I read my Bible first thing in the morning. I say the Lord's Prayer first thing in the morning, and then I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna do my skincare, and I'm gonna put on something cute. Just look cute, you know what I'm saying? Even if you're at home, just look cute. That's, something I prioritize. And I also really prioritize eating in the morning, because whenever I skip breakfast, I lose a lot of weight. So that is my morning routine. Then my evening routine, I sleep early. I'm in bed by 9, and I obviously say a prayer before I go to bed. I do skincare. I'm obviously gonna have dinner. I'm gonna brush my teeth. But then after a long day, I have to shower. I'm not going into my bed dirty. If I've been out and about, I have to take a shower before bed. And yeah, I normally just put on a nice show or some ASMR to send me to sleep. What's one piece of advice you'd give to your younger self? I would tell her, this is your world. This is your life. You're only gonna live once. Make the freaking most of it. Take every day as it comes. Don't take life too seriously. Be happy, love hard, learn from mistakes, get up and keep it moving. I really do feel sorry for my younger self. I used to give myself these crazy goals. I would plan my life to the last detail, and it was kind of stemming from a fear of failure. So I would give myself these insane deadlines, or I would just overwork myself, or overexert myself, or show up every single day. It's not practical, So I'd probably tell her to relax, to calm down, and just live. Don't live as if you're chasing something. Just live in the moment as if you already have everything. Being grounded is really important, because if you live as if you're chasing something all the time, humans are insatiable. You will always want more. After achieving 1,000 followers, you're gonna want 2,000. After getting 2,000, you're gonna want 3,000. So how about being grateful for the 3,000 that you already have, because that's a freaking high number. Kitty hygiene tips. So obviously shower every day, doi, and then take probiotics. Use feminine wash that has probiotics, and then always carry with you wet wipes to just freshen up after using the bathroom, and then wipe front to back. Yeah, drink water. Not girl talk. There's this filter that you use that is so pretty. It's on the picture okay, so it's actually not a filter, it's an effect. It's called grain. I know the one you're talking about. It's it makes the picture look like but yeah, it's called grain effect. It's not a filter, it's in CapCut. You take a picture and then you say grain. and then you add the grain effect. So, do you believe in drinking clove water? Yes, I believe in drinking clove water. Like, it's an internal deodorizer. It makes you smell good from the inside out and everything that comes out of you. I believe in clove water 100%. Do you think a relationship should be 50-50 or a man has to provide more? So I'm a Christian woman, and we are taught that a man is supposed to provide and to protect. So I don't think it's supposed to be 50-50 in terms of money, but it's supposed to be 50-50 in the sense that you provide, you protect, you do whatever, and then as the woman, you give 100 in that, because that's what men are for, providing and protecting. And then as the woman, I have to nurture, I have to love you, I have to make you feel emotionally safe, I have to be your pillar of strength, I have to pray for you. 50-50 should actually be 100-100. A man does what a man should do, a woman does what a woman should do. I genuinely believe that, and I know a lot of people might not agree with that, because it's like, oh, I don't want to be domestic. I don't mind being domestic. I would love to be a stay-at-home mom, taking care of my kids, telling the chef that you paid for what to make for dinner, baking you cookies with the flour that you bought, driving your kids to school with the Range Rover that you got me. I'm your homemaker, and I'm your peace, and I'm the love of your life. And you wake up to this pretty face. Isn't that 100? And then you just have to go to work and then give me your 100. But in me wanting to be domestic, I still very much do believe in having your own money as a woman, because things happen all the time. You don't want to be dependent on anyone, and especially not a man, because he can switch up at any time. You can't control how people act. You can't control when a person decides to switch up. So it's like, you must always just know that you always have your own back. Sent a DM, wouldn't fit here, and I'm about to read the DM now. Had a really traumatic experience with some guy last year, and of course I stood on business, but it's been just over 11 months and I'm still so angry, and I just don't know how to go about the whole healing thing. I can't even get myself to be in a space where I'm genuinely ready to allow myself to explore other situations and all. What do I do? Okay, so my favorite quote, is it a quote? It says something like, is it a poem or a quote? I don't know. But it says something like, you got bitten by a snake, and then you're gonna waste your time chasing the snake to ask it why it bit you, but you're not gonna go get treated for the venom. Do you know what I mean? It really just is a waste of time to want people to feel bad for treating you bad. No one owes you anything, and the best thing you could ever do for yourself is to just choose yourself. You have to choose yourself. Throw away anything that threatens your peace. Throw away anything that stresses you out. And the fact that you're saying you stood on business means he disrespected you in some way. Why would you want a person who disrespects you? Guys, I feel like there's a pandemic where being in a relationship is so glamorized that my girlies are settling for rubbish just because it's cool to say, oh, I've got a man. It should be cool to be like, I'm happy. It should be cool to be like, I cut off any BS. It should be cool to be like, I'm alone because this man disrespected me and I stood on business. Most of us are scared to be alone, but why? Why is that? Why can't you sit with yourself and be happy because of the choices you've made, because of people you've cut off because they didn't respect you? Love yourself enough to cut off any slack. Do you know what I mean? Anger only steals your peace. Baby, you gotta let him go. You're probably still thinking like, oh, could it have worked out? Or you want some kind of closure. I don't know what it is that makes people hold on for so long when people have showed us that they don't deserve us. So I think just choose yourself, take care of yourself, and move on. Because you're saying you're not allowing yourself to explore other situations. But maybe the love of your life, your soulmate and your husband is waiting for you, but you're too busy using all your energy on that bum ass nigga that you can't even see the love of your life. So y'all, keep it moving. If you decide that this is not what I want, stand on that, stand on your boundaries and stand on business. So like, my current boyfriend used to stalk me and I didn't know until we started dating. Okay, I don't know what to really respond to this, but okay, good for you, I guess. What do I do in a relationship where there is no communication? Y'all, I feel like communication is the anchor to all healthy relationships. So if there's no communication, your relationship is toxic, and let him know that, yo, I value communication, and if you can't provide that, I can't continue with you. And if he doesn't change, it means that he doesn't want to continue with you, because you've told him that being with you means communicating. So not communicating means not being with you, and stand on that. I know that no one's perfect, and you do have to compromise in some situations, because no relationship is perfect. You guys are two completely different individuals, born to different parents, brought up different, and shaped by different situations. So you don't have to be so hard on people or like micromanage every little thing. Take it easy, but at the same time, they can say, in the long run, will this be a big issue? Or in the long run, do I see myself putting up with this? And if the answer is no, keep it moving. Tana, hey, any advice to those who want to start their YouTube journey? So I'm actually gonna put a link in the description. I did a whole video, and I don't know how you didn't see this, because y'all are fake. Because I be putting out content for you, and then I see people asking me, oh, can we get tips on this, and I'm like, I literally did an entire video dedicated to this. Can y'all please love me for real? Because it's giving fake love at this point. But anyways, I've linked the video in the description to all those who want to start YouTube channels. Oh, yay. So that was actually the last question. And this video was nice and long, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for participating. I had to leave some questions because they don't align with the values of this channel. But anywho's, thank you so much guys for watching. We have come to the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and subscribe if you have not already. I will catch you guys in my next video. Love you.